As Coach Farley called it a career yesterday, he wasn't the only Panther legend finishing his final game before retirement. KWWL reporter David Warrington has more on longtime Panther public address announcer Bob Justis.
At every football stadium across the country, while players make big plays and fans cheer them on, they're the voice that brings the experience together. In Cedar Falls, for nearly 50 years, that voice has been Bob Justis. The voice of UNI men's basketball since 1975 and Panther football since 1977, Justis announced his final game on Saturday, capping off a legendary career.
I had a joy doing it. I met so many people, coaches, supporters, advertisers. This is my home, and it has been my home for most of my life.
Justis came to Cedar Falls as a student, graduating in 1974. He was a part of the group that helped fundraise for the Unidome back when the building was just a concept. 50 years later, the public address announcer's booth in the Dome has a plaque honoring the man who filled that chair for decades. The tough decision to retire came down to his family.
My wife and I sat down and talked, and I said, you know, the grandkids are now in sports too, and they're going all over the Midwest. I don't want to miss that.
Across the years, UNI has had a strong connection for the Justis family. Bob's wife, Nancy, spent 26 years as the director of athletic media relations, while his daughter, Nicole, spent time as a student assistant in athletic communications. Justis plans to be at plenty more Panther games in the years to come, and while fans won't hear his legendary voice, it's another Panther. He'll be in the stands listening to the announcer that comes next.
I'll probably be really listening to whoever's on the mic. And it's an easy job, but you can't take it too seriously. You have to have fun with it.
After nearly 5 decades on the microphone for Panther athletics, Justis is grateful.
And I've been so fortunate over all these years, 50 years, to be able to be a part of basketball and football for the University of Northern Iowa. That has been my life.
In Cedar Falls, David Warrington, News 7, KWWL.
Across his nearly half-century career, Justis announced over 900 Panther games between his work with the men's basketball and football programs.